So hello and welcome to the 7th of February. Now the 7th of February is a very exciting special day because the 7th of February happens to be the birthday of this gentleman behind me. So today, the 7th of February, is Charles Dickens' birthday, which means today Charles Dickens is 204 years old, which is quite cool and I feel deserves some celebration. So in honour of Charles Dickens' birthday, for the next 2 weeks I'm going to be doing a video every single day about a different Charles Dickens book. Just as I did with Jane Austen's novels back in December, I'm going to be going through Dickens' novels from my least favourite up to my very favourite, and handily Dickens wrote 14 full-length novels and there are 14 days in 2 weeks, so here we have it. 2 weeks of Charles Dickens. I'm going to be entitling this series What the Dickens because this was suggested as a good video title by Victoria from A Hermit's Progress, and I figured it was a bit more catchy than Charles Dickens Fortnight or 2 weeks of Charles Dickens, which just takes up a lot of space in the thing. So for the next 2 weeks you can look forward to a lot of Charles Dickens videos. Just as I did with the Jane Austen week, I'm going to try and keep the videos relatively brief and as spoiler-free as I can do, but still discuss them in an interesting way. I'm gonna give like a little bit of an introduction to what each of Dickens's novels are about, and then I'm gonna talk about what I love about them, what I don't love as much about them, and maybe any film or TV adaptations that I like. I'm less well versed in Dickens TV adaptations than I am in Jane Austen TV adaptations, partly I suppose because Dickens wrote a lot more books. If you are in general interested in Dickens or my general love of Dickens, ages and ages ago I made a video called Let's Talk About Dickens, which I will link down below, in which I just talk about all the reasons why I love Dickens in general. But over the next 2 weeks I'm going to be talking about specific novels which I'm very excited about. I have been planning this since I started my channel for about 6 or 7 months. This is very exciting. I should also say before I start, I'm not going to be including A Christmas Carol or any of the Christmas books, and I'm not going to be including The Mystery of Edwin Drood. This is because A Christmas Carol and his other Christmas stories are novellas and I don't really feel they're comparable to his other works. The same with The Mystery of Edwin Drood, his unfinished novel. I absolutely love The Mystery of Edwin Drood. I think it's brilliant. I genuinely think that if Dickens had finished it, it would be up there for me in my like top 2 or 3 Dickens. I think it is incredible, but he didn't finish it. I just can't compare it to the other ones. At some point in the future I will probably make a video on it, and at some point I would like to make videos talking about Dickens's shorter works that I've read as well. I haven't read all of them, but for now I'm just going to stick to his 14 completed full-length novels. I should also say I have read the vast majority of Dickens novels more than once, but there are 2 which I have not. Oliver Twist and David Copperfield I have only read once, and Oliver Twist I did read quite a while ago, so my videos on these 2 will probably be a bit shorter and maybe a bit less in depth. All the other 12 of Dickens's novels though I have read 2 or more times, and I have studied about 9 of them, so I will have a lot to say on the vast majority of Dickens. So yes, this was just a quick announcement to let you know what will be going on in the next 2 weeks and to say happy birthday to my idol and my great love, Charles Dickens. I'll be back tomorrow when I'll be talking about my least favourite Dickens novel.